next to blockers. Oh boy. Do we do 2? No, we just do the 1. Here. Collision Colossus. Casting the Colossus side. Make him a 9/3. Activate twice. 18 plus 18 plus 18. Whoa. Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Dan. I'm the MTG engineer, and welcome to another daily Magic the Gathering arena gameplay video. Wow, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Daily Magic the Gathering arena gameplay video. It's the truth, but my goodness, is it a mouthful? I just realized that. Well, today we are taking a look at a very interesting and very spicy deck built totally around Electrostatic Pummeler. Yeah, that's right. It's a 1/1. It's a 1/1 who can grow ginormous with a bunch of energy. Now, Electrostatic Pummeler, there were a lot of people that were really excited to get Pummeler back. I know I've said this before, but I started playing Magic around M19, and Kaladesh was just coming into rotation. Yeah, that was rotating out. That's a better way of saying it. Kaladesh was rotating out. So there were all these Kaladesh cards that have recently been released in Kaladesh Remastered on Arena. I never got a chance to originally play with, in Standard, that is. And so Electrostatic Pummeler was one where when Kaladesh was coming out on Arena, a lot of people were psyched about. And so I'm like, dude, it's a freaking 1/1. Like, what is... Then I read it, I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So, I mean, that's a lot. You need a lot of energy. But then I start playing with all these Kaladesh cards. I'm like, holy cow, you can get a lot of energy really fast. And then it started clicking. I'm like, oh, now I get it. And now after playing this, dude, it's freaking crazy. So what's the game plan? Well, the entire game plan basically revolves around building up Electrostatic Pummeler with energy. So get a ton of energy in our energy bank and then basically spend all of it to make Electrostatic Pummeler huge. Now you can do all of this at instant speed, right? So you want to basically guarantee, if possible, where you're going to hit with a giant pummeler. Right, so how do we get all this energy? Well, if you've been playing with these cards and been playing in Historic recently, you probably know pretty much a good chunk of them. All right, so you got to tune with Ether, search up a basic land, get 2 energy, harness Lightning for potential removal, but it immediately gains you 3 energy, and then you can use any amount of energy to deal that much damage to a creature. What else? We have Long Tusk Cub, who is a great source of continued energy, not regeneration, but getting energy into your pool. Because anytime you deal combat damage to a player with Long Tusk Cub, you gain 2 energy. So Long Tusk Cub is a very, very fantastic piece for that. Servant of the Conduit gets you 2 energy. Now you can tap Servant of the Conduit, but you can have to spend an energy in order to utilize Servant of the Conduit as a mana dork, which you don't really need to all that much in that deck. In this deck, excuse me. If you do, you're probably already operating off of a back foot, so you're probably already behind. Voltaic Brawler, when this creature ETBs, you get 2 energy, and then when we attack, you can spend an energy to give it +1/+1 and trample. But again, since we're talking about right now gaining that energy, Voltaic Brawler is another one, gains energy. Again, even Pummeler, when Pummeler ETBs, you gain 3 energy. And then the other, the final piece, excuse me, not final piece, but Bristling Hydra ETBs, again, you get 3 energies. And then, of course, Ether Hub, when Ether Hub ETBs, you gain an energy. All right, so Electrostatic Pummeler is the main win condition. So basically, if you read the card here, it says when Pummeler ETBs, you get 3 energy, and you can pay 3 energy, and then Electrostatic Pummeler gets +X until end of turn, where X is its power. All right, so basically, we want to pump Pummeler's power as much as we can, and then activate Pummeler. Well, how do we pump it? Collision Colossus. Well, Colossus, I should say. Giving it +4/+2 and giving it trample. So giving Pummeler trample is key. That's what we need to do. Because if we have a 40/40 and then get chumped by a 1/1, what are we even doing? So you got to give it trample, right? So Colossus is one way of doing it. And then another one, Invigorated Rampage. It's an instant, again, from Kaladesh. And 9 times out of 10, we're going to be choosing that target creature gets +4/+0 and gains trample. Now, it does have 2 modes here where you can target 1 creature or target 2. And when you target 2 creatures, you're giving each of them +2/+0 and trample. So, in essence, you are adding the same amount of power to the board. You're adding 4 total power and trample. However, 1 is just you're giving it all to 1 creature. And 2, you're just giving it to, obviously, 2. So, the application that I would think when give +2/+0 to 2 creatures is basically if you're trying to remove 2 different creatures. So again, you're adding the same amount of power. So honestly, in this deck, it's mostly not going to come into play where you're probably going to do the +2/+0 to 2. You're probably just going to do +4/+0 to a single creature. Yeah, I mean, so that's pretty much the deck. Now, as I said, the main win condition is Pummeler. You pump up Pummeler, and then you swing in for a ton of damage. Backup win conditions can be Bristling Hydra, because again, Bristling Hydra is another one where you can pay energy to give to pump its power. However, with Bristling Hydra, you are doing it in form of +1/+1 counters, so it's 3 energy to 1 +1/+1 counter. However, the other nice thing about Bristling Hydra is when you activate Bristling Hydra, you give it hexproof. Excuse me. So that has other applications, depending on your matchups, of course. But that's another way. And then one card I forgot to mention yet is Blossoming Defense. So it's an instant where target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains hexproof until end of turn. So that's another one where you can use it both. You can use it offensively and defensively. Offensively, basically targeting Pummeler, pumping that power. So when you activate it, again, you're boosting up his power and toughness more and more. And then another kind of win condition can be Voltaic Brawler. Voltaic Brawler is a very nice card that you can utilize in the early game to put early aggression on your opponent. Again, matchup dependent, but yeah, so those are kind of like the 3 kind of avenues that you can use with this deck. Now, again, Long Tusk Cub is another fantastic one. In my playing, again, I haven't played very many games with this deck, but one thing that I did notice is Long Tusk Cub you can really utilize as a nice blocker in the early game, right? Because it's only 2 CMC. By turn 3, so let's just say turn 1 you attune with Ether, you get 2 energy. Turn 2 you Long Tusk Cub, now you have 4 energy in the bank. So you have a 2/2 with 4 energy. You can make your Long Tusk Cub your 2 CMC creature a 4/4 on turn 2. Let me just make sure I'm correct here. Yeah, so attune with Ether, you get 2 energy. Long Tusk Cub, you get 2 energy. Yeah, so you can turn your 2/2 into a 4/4 on turn 2 and use that as a nice blocker. Now, obviously, after that, you're operating with an empty energy pool, but that is another play pattern that you can utilize, of course, depending on the given matchup. So that's the deck. And then, of course, our mana base, so it's all Gruul. We've got 3 mountains, 4 forests, 4 of the Gruul pathways, 1 rootbound crag, 4 of the shocklands, stomping grounds, and, of course, 4 ether hubs. All right, so the last thing I want to mention is in all this gameplay, so I'm at the time of recording this intro, I recorded the gameplay last night. And you can tell I was not feeling well. I was tired and my throat was, oh my goodness. So I'm feeling I'm feeling quite a bit better today. But my kids have just been, it's that time of the year here in the US, and it's just, it's that cold and flu season. And then of course with the pandemic, we're all kind of on high alert. So we've all been trying to kind of take it easy. But yeah, you can really tell in some of this gameplay. So I am doing quite a bit better now, and I hope to be doing even better by tomorrow. So if you're wondering what's going on with me, that's probably what's going on. So just figured I'd throw that out there. So let's with all that out of the way, let's just jump into some games. And yeah, again, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, do me a solid, hit that subscribe button. I'm doing everything that I can to earn your subscription. So if I haven't earned it yet, I will keep trying to earn that subscription from you. So throw me a like if you like this video, and again, subscribe to see more content like this. If you got any other ideas for other kind of content, Magic the Gathering related, let me know down in the comments. And I'm throwing around quite a few different ideas in my head, especially with call time coming up. So looking forward to putting different kind of content out there for you guys. So yeah, that's all I got for now. And yeah, let's jump into some games, and I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, thanks everybody.
All right, we have all our colors with a Pummeler and Bristling Hydra. I think we're good. With a Tune to the Aether, yeah, we're good. All right, Scorch Bitter, sure, you got it. Okay. All right, so now we've got Brawler for turn 2. We need double green for sure, but we will not play that out next turn. All right, we need oh, what do we need? The one where you add 3 energy and then you can pay any amount of energy to deal damage. That's the one we need right now. Subira, huh? Another one with can't be blocked. Discard your hand. That's 4. Can't be blocked. Alright, well, let's do this. Hopefully live to see another turn. So let's Pummeler. Oh, why did I not play Aether Hub? I don't know. But it would not have mattered. Yeah, it really wouldn't have mattered, because we're utilizing Brawler right now as a blocker. So if we played Aether Hub, we would have 8 energy here instead of 7. But Electrostatic Pummeler is okay. Cavalcade. All right. Okay. Pass. You'll get 1. And then are you going to activate? They can activate Subira. Make Pyroling unblockable. Interesting. So I'm down to 10 at the moment. Alright, well, let's pass the blockers. I feel like we need to do this. Alright, go to first strike damage. So Pummeler still standing. Alright, my turn. Blossoming Defense. They're going to get a couple of triggers, but alright, so if we Pummeler, alright, here's what we'll do. 1, 2, that we get 2, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so that's good. Alright. Okay, so now we have 10. So Invigorating Rampage plus 4. So 5, and then you activate 3 times. So 5, activate once, gets plus 5, so now it's 10. 10 power, activate again, 20 power, activate again, 40 power. Okay. Alright, we got it. Plus 4, gains trample, pay. Now you're 5-1, activate, 10-6, 20-12, 20, what am I missing? Oh, it's the power. My bad. Got him. All right. I was thinking it was just doubling each, but it's based off of the power. I think I still like this anyway. I think we're going to keep this. We can attune with the ether on turn 1, long toss cub turn 2, and then hopefully attack into our opponent to increase our energy pool. And then serve in the conduit on turn 3. I'd rather long toss cub on turn 2 versus servant on turn 2. Yeah. All right. Well, now that we see that, we're gonna do. We'll do this side. Attune with the ether. We will get a mountain. Okay. All right. Actually, I think I will serve another conduit now. I think I will do that first. Because then we can... Okay. Harness lightning. That is good. So let's drop the mountain. Yeah, let's do this. Build up our energy pool. They cannot activate all of them this turn. They can activate... Okay, so there's... Yep, there's shot. Okay. Alright, so here is what we shall do. Alright, we're going to drop a long toss cub. Even if they have a shock here, we still have blossoming defense at the ready. Alright. So we have harness lightning ready for next turn. Alright, there's Castle Embereth. Alright, so they can only activate Castle Embereth. They can't do that in other activations here. They only have 4 mana to work with. So they can banner it and both Tin Street Dodgers. So right now we can activate Long Tusk Cub twice. Plus Blossoming Defense if needed. Alright, so there's Krenko. Alright, so Krenko's going to create a bunch of goblins like Krenko does. Alright, let's go ahead and pass to attackers. He's gonna get a counter. Ah, they do nothing. Alright, so then we definitely hold that up. Okay, so and we have untapped lands that we can work with. Alright, so what we need to do now is harness lightning. We're gonna net an energy. Not like that single energy is doing us any good at the moment. 1, 2. Uh-huh. Alright. And now we say go. No attacks. Alright. So, again, they cannot activate Crater Maker. Okay, sure. Alright. You can go ahead and activate Crater Maker. Pass to attackers. Alright, so I'm assuming with that they're going to activate both of them. Yep. Yep, you got it. Pass. Alright, my turn. Alright, we're going to actually activate them now. Because now, if we draw, let's say we draw a Bristling Hydra, we only have, well, we do have enough mana for both that and Blossoming Defense. But I feel a little bit better just having him 3 power. Shoot. So again, not much we can do here. Just pass the turn. Again, now they can activate. Alright. Alright, there's Icon of Ancestry. Sure. Alright. We can Blossoming Defense twice, but I don't think... Alright, so 8, that's 11 power on board. Pass. Alright, so... Alright, past the blockers. Which one do we take? So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 9. That puts us down to 3. We're dead to both 10th Street Dodgers next turn. So I think we actually take out a 10th Street Dodger. Yeah, I think that's the play here. Yeah, blockers are already declared, so timing is off there, opponent. Alright, my turn. Alright, well. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12. That's all we can do. Yeah, so that's it. That is it. Drew land after land after land after land after land. I like this. Yep, I do. I like this. I like it a lot. Duress. Yay. Yep, there goes the tune with the ether. Shoot. Alright. I don't like this hand so much anymore. Duress number 2. Okie dokie. Go red. Long tusk cub? Sure. Alright, now what do you have, opponent? Turn 1 duress, turn 2 duress. Nice. Yep, they took took some good pieces. Elspeth's nice. Oh, joy. Yep. Alright, well, a non-creature, non-land. Alright, so we drop Pummeler. That's the one that they would have been able to take. Alright, look at our hand. I do not. I discard nothing. Yeah, you're going to exile my graveyard. Sure. Alright, do you have an answer for Pummeler at the moment? Alright, they're definitely packing board wipes. Davriel. Okay.
No one has seen my face and
Discard card.
perish the thought.
Let's discard Brawler. Because Cub. Oh, nice. And we draw it again. We can at least gain more energy with Cub. Alright, so I don't really care about Davriel at the moment. So I'm not... You know what? I probably should have just attacked him. Because it was just for 1, so... 1 does more to Davriel's loyalty right now than it does to my opponent's health. Okay. Yep, you're gonna deal 2.
Loneliness can hurt.
Conduit. Okay. So we'll do this, and then we will just spend 3 energy. Just to take care of Davriel. So we're gonna get all of it back, basically with between Long Tusk Cub and Conduit. So we netted 1 energy there as opposed to Okay, waste not. Okay. So having no cards in hand at the moment is good for me. Davriel again. Sure. Alright, I'm in a good spot here.
The mask is scary.
Because
but
now
underneath,
every
I'm just a normal
card that I draw from here on out, I should be able to do something with. I think the highest CMC we have is Bristling Hydra at 4, and we have 4 mana. So the only thing...
All I've left you
Yeah,
is
so there's Bristling Hydra. Boom. Okay, so we have 9. We can get 3 activations off. So 2. We said 3 activations, right? 2, 8. Excuse me. 2, 4, so to 8. 8, 9, 10. That's just 12. So we will do this. Hang on. You and you will go to Davriel. And then taking out Davriel, Long Tusk Cub
I have some
will gain
fine
us some
prints to
energy.
obfuscate.
Okay. Alright, so that's good. Perfect. You got it. So, what does our opponent draw? Only have 2 mana. Yep, I think we got it. Sweet. Aether Hub gets us some more. And then we will activate Pummeler 4 times. 16, 16. Alright, sweet. Alright, we got there. That's the thing about discard decks sometimes is they just run out of gas real quick. Alright. So 2 land hand on the draw. Or excuse me, on the play. Why did I say that? I don't know. So honestly, we just need 1 land. With collision classes? Boy. I really hate to discard this hand. So we're keeping it. Just 1 land. Not a land. Okay. But Voltaic Brawler, if we had to draw another card, that's a good one to draw for some early aggression. Druid of the Cow, you got it. Okay, there is our land. So, the question now, I think we just pummel her here. Do we pay for that? No. We attack in for 3 because we can still take out Druid of the Cow. Okay. Steel Leaf Champion, you got it. So now we can use Electrostatic Pummeler basically offensively or defensively, depending on the situation. Alright, Aether Hub, perfect. Okay, so now we can activate Pummeler twice. And give it +8. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's game. Dude, that is game. Oh man. No, we don't do that. Next to blockers. Oh boy. Do we do 2? No, we just do the 1. Here. Collision Colossus. Casting the Colossus side. Make him a 9/3. Activate twice. 18 plus 18 plus 18. Whoa. Dude, that was crazy. Oh, man. Okay. So, again, turn 1 attune with Ether to serve the conduit. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Even though we don't have Pummeler or Bristling Hydra, this is a good start, especially being on the play here. Let's see. We have Rupert and Crack, so let's go ahead and get a mountain. That way we can drop that next turn for sure. And then they don't, that way they don't know at least an additional card in hand for us. Why Voltaic Brawler there and not Servant of the Conduit? Or Conduit, excuse me. Honestly, I don't know. So let's go ahead and pay one. Seal away. Let's go ahead and Blossoming Defense, giving it hexproof. 5, and then we could give it +4, but I am not going to do that here. So that would be 10. Yep. Alright, so now again we're gonna Brawler again. Okay, so now we have 8 power on board. Getting black. Sure.
Gods bless us in our righteous cause.
Okay.
I believe in you, friend.
All right. Well, I think that's game. So that's 4 and 4. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That is Exactsies. Take action. Take action. Blossoming Defense on you. Doesn't matter. And then Colossus will do the other one. 4 Exactsies. Alright. Sweet. Got it. Yeah, I think we'll keep this in. I mean, we don't have any combo pieces, but oh boy. Alright, well, we do have that. Oh, no, not what I wanted. Attune with Ether. Alright, so let's just go ahead and find a mountain. That way we'll play the mountain next turn, and then play Brawler. Alright, there's Pyroling again, okay. How about that? Let's go Brawler. Alright. So, oh boy. So Chandra's Pyroling is gonna be yep. Down to 11. 12, excuse me. Can't count. Oh, goodness. Of course we just draw land. Of course. Alright, so we're going to cast Cub here. Alright. So now we have this situation seems very familiar to me. Alright, so we have 2 activations ready for Cub if needed. And there's Cavalcade, sure. Alright, so sure. He can only do 4 damage to me. So what we'll do first is this Blossoming Defense. No, hang on. Activate ability. Since they have 2 up here. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna pass the blockers here. Block to first strike damage. Pass to first strike damage. And now we do this. Because if they don't have it by now, they didn't have it. They did not have shock then. Sweet. Now they can't do anything about it. Sweet. Okay. Okay, so 4, 8. Yeah, that'll do nothing. So let's drop down both serving the conduits for blockers. Dragon Master Outcast is 6 or more lands. Okay. Great. We're gonna attack actually with Long Tusk. Let's start getting damage in and then growing our energy pool. Cool. So now, yeah, so we can activate Long Tusk up 3 more times. Okay, so Cavalcade plus, oh boy. Alright, that's actually fine. Because we can... Alright, sweet. Whenever creature you control... Okay. So we're going to do this. Do this. And do this. Perfect. Great, great, great. So 7. Hold you back for blockers. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, sweet. Gain some more energy. Drop down a pathway. Pass turn. Torbran. Sweet. All right, so before we are not passing to attackers. Okay, Torbran. Harness Lightning, get 5. We're gonna pay 4. All right, got rid of that. That could have been really bad. All right, so they need another one. We need to give Long Tusk Cub trample. Nothing here. Okay. So if they have Torbran. Alright, well if I attack here, they have to block. So they have to block at least 1. So I think we just attack with Long Tusk Cub and leave the other 2 back. So if they don't block either of the conduits, we put them to 1. If they Torbran, deals 1 damage to the player. Okay, so that's 3. So if they Torbran, Scorch Spitters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 3 each. That's 9. So they have to block. We're attacking with everything. They're gonna block 1. Alright, so they do keep the Scorch Spitter. We will end turn. If they Torbran and Shock, that's game. Pyroing, okay. Okay, Aether Hub. Okay, so now we attack with everything. Again, they have to block. Yeah, they gotta block. Okay.